It's a really nice day. Hopefully I don't cause too much attention walking around with an $800 camera. You know, this is not a third world country. I looked it up. It's not, but there's definitely not as much money as there is in America, if that makes any sense. So for example, like the US dollar goes just about 4 times as much. It has like 4 times as much buying power, if that makes any sense. So like, if I translated, I know that a lot of people don't understand pesos, like, oh, thousands of pesos, and $1 is about, right now it's about, I don't know, 4,000 pesos. But what does that get you? Maybe I'll show you in a little bit. But it gets you, like beers are $2, you know? Beers at a nice place, they're about $2. So we'll probably go out somewhere. I'll show you in a second. Let me just wrap up here in the house. I want to make sure I have my batteries. I don't know how long they're gonna last. I have 3 of them. I know that my camera can only record for 30 minutes. So if I end up just cutting out, I'll be back and I'll put in the new camera and edit and all that fun stuff. So you probably don't have to deal with any of that. What else? Forgive me if I'm just kind of going off the dome here. I didn't put my contacts in today. I just wanted to take a break from wearing contacts. That is one thing I've looked at here in Bello, in Bello, is getting prescription and getting some glasses. I'll probably end up doing that at some point in the very near future. But without further ado, I know I said that before. Why don't we get started? Guys, we are outside of my Airbnb. Before we go on this walk, I guess maybe I'm attracting some attention to myself because I'm, again, holding an $800 camera. Danger. Danger. I've been here by myself, alone. I've walked at night. Again, it depends on the area. This is a pretty busy street. That's what I was gonna say. In the United States, from Salem, Massachusetts, it's a little city just north of Boston, Massachusetts. And I'll tell you something, I used to smoke all the time, cannabis, every day, multiple times a day. I even brought some with me here to my Airbnb. I cannot smoke. I can't get high here, I can't smoke marijuana. It's just because there's so much going on. You know, I'm the type where, you know, I like to relax when I smoke. I know a lot of people do it to go to the gym or to be out. For me here, it's just not the thing. There's just too much going on. There's too much noise. There's too many cars, and it's not for me. You know, like I like to just be aware of my surroundings, especially if you're traveling alone. It's not my thing. I can imagine myself smoking weed and being out here and then just being super paranoid and just not really even enjoying the time. With that being said, because of that, when you go out for a walk, I mean, you could walk for a half hour and it feels like 5 minutes. I don't know if you can hear very well, you know, if the camera's capturing everything, but there's just so much going on. There's so much movement. Like, and it's like this. This is a Sunday. The thing about Colombia is that these people do party. They like to party. It's just, you know, they have, for example, they have three-day weekends. Crossing streets are probably, again, like, you know, danger. There's 2 things when it comes to danger. There's crime and worrying about getting stabbed, and then there's code. I found that the most dangerous part about Colombia, or at least where I'm at in Bello, is code. It's like there are no street names at all. At least I can't find any, and if they are, you know, it's really, really hidden inside, like in the buildings and stuff. That's just one of the things. Like, people just fly by you. You know, people just drive the way they want to drive. There's really no one stopping you from wearing a helmet, not wearing a helmet, crossing the street when you want to cross the street. I've actually seen accidents in the 2 weeks I've been here so far. I've seen 2 accidents. It hasn't been crazy. ¿Cómo vamos? Hola. Yeah, so where was I? Code. The most dangerous thing that you're gonna run into are just like infrastructure, like the way, like physical things about the city that you're not used to seeing in the United States. If I see anything, I mean, I see it all the time, I just can't think of it, and I'm sure we're gonna run into it, but as soon as I do, I'll show you guys.